Hello, my PS81 friends. Welcome to week 12 of remote learning. That's right, 12, a dozen. Like a dozen eggs, a dozen cookies, a dozen cupcakes, a dozen bagels. When I was younger, they used to give a baker's dozen. That meant that if you bought 12, which is a dozen, they would throw in an extra one for free, so you'd actually get 13 for the price of 12. I don't think they do that anymore. Anyhow, I was really quite impressed with your paper airplanes last week. The way that you made them, the different designs, how far they flew, and even with the cargo, I think some of you were a little shocked at those results as well. Before I tell you what we're going to do this week, I'm going to read you a book. This is called There Was an Old Astronaut Who Swallowed the Moon. There was an old astronaut who swallowed the moon. I don't know why she swallowed the moon. It happened at noon. Is the moon really out during the day? Of course, the moon never goes away. There was an old astronaut who swallowed a star. It was bizarre to swallow a star. She swallowed the star to shoot for the moon. I don't know why she swallowed the moon. It happened at noon. How does the moon stay in the sky? Gravity's force keeps it up high. There was an old astronaut who swallowed a planet. It tasted like granite when she swallowed that planet. She swallowed the planet to orbit the star. She swallowed the star to shoot for the moon. I don't know why she swallowed the moon. It happened at noon. The star closest to Earth is the sun. Our solar system has only one. There was an old astronaut who swallowed a comet. Just like an omelet, she swallowed that comet. She swallowed the comet to light up the planet. She swallowed the planet to orbit the star. She swallowed the star to shoot for the moon. I don't know why she swallowed the moon. It happened at noon. Why does the comet leave a bright trail? Heat from the sun creates a tail. There was an old astronaut who swallowed a meteoroid. She really enjoyed a meteoroid. She swallowed the meteoroid to fly with the comet. She swallowed the comet to light up the planet. She swallowed the planet to orbit the star. She swallowed the star to shoot for the moon. I don't know why she swallowed the moon. It happened at noon. That meteoroid made a loud sound. It's a meteorite when it hits the ground. Well, that's something I did not know. There was an old astronaut who swallowed a rocket. It was next on the docket. A powerful rocket. See her big fat mouth over there? Open wide. Ah. She swallowed the rocket to catch the meteoroid. She swallowed the meteoroid to fly with the comet. She swallowed the comet to light up the planet. She swallowed the planet to orbit the star. Wait a minute. I don't remember that guy there. She swallowed the star to shoot for the moon. I don't know why she swallowed the moon. It happened at noon. How long is a trip to outer space? It depends on the rocket's size, power, and pace. There was an old astronaut who swallowed a satellite. It went just right, that bright satellite. There was an old astronaut who wanted to fly and spent all her time looking up high. At the planetarium's brightly lit sky. There is so much to learn about the stars, moon, and sun. So turn the page for more reading fun. And this tells you a little bit about all the different things in outer space. We're not going to read that because that is not what I want you to do today. So this week we are making rockets. Yay! Woo! The paper airplanes were such a hit, I thought that we could make rockets this week. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some tape, and you're going to need 2 straws that have a different diameter. The diameter is the measurement from across the circle, from one side to the other. If you do not have straws, do not stress. You can make your own straws from paper. You just need to make sure it has a different diameter, one big and one small. And you need to have some homemade rockets that you design. Now, first you're going to design, color, and cut out your rockets. And you're going to take the fatter straw and you're going to cut a piece of it off, and you're going to close off one end so that no air gets through. You see? No air gets through. The reason being that if you don't have a closed end, it's not going to have lift off. And then you're going to glue it or tape it to the back of your rocket. I made a couple of different kinds. This is my one rocket. I colored it, cut it out, taped the straw closed, and then taped it to the back of my rocket. Then you're going to take your smaller straw. Let's see, that's a small diameter than this. See the difference? You're going to take the smaller straw. You're going to put it inside there. And 3, 2, 1. Blast off. And you're going to measure to see how far it went. Now, I know that you may or may not have a ruler at home. I have shared with you that Mrs. Tibbetts has left all of her rulers at school. I have 0 rulers. You can measure how far it went using a non-standard unit. You could use a book, a cup, a plate, a fork, a knife, a spoon. But as long as it is the same, so let's say you're using a spoon, you use spoons to count it. Maybe 5 spoons, 3 spoons, 2 spoons, whatever. You just have to use the same unit of measurement to see how far it flew. Here's another rocket. It's a little bit different. I made this a 2-sided rocket. So when I put the larger diameter straw inside, I just made it enclosed. So I put the tape on the outsides. But I still made sure that that larger diameter straw was closed off at one end, because remember, if you don't have the air trapped in, then it's not going to fly. Now I have the smaller diameter straw. I'm going to stick it in. And in 3, 2, 1, blast off. And again, you're going to measure that to see if, how far it went. I do not want you guys or expect you guys to make more than 1 rocket. Just 1 rocket is really sufficient. I just want to give you some ideas to get your own brains, your creative juices going. Now this one is a little different. I didn't design this one from paper. This one I just took a straw. Here's the larger diameter straw. You see how large it is? And I made wings on the bottom. I still taped it off on the top. so no air can get through. It's standing up like that. And I have this kind of straw, they're all this kind of straw, but let's see what happens when I bend it. I'm going to use the shorter part, see? Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! So, after you design your rockets and you blow to fly them and take off and measure them, and I want you to start thinking about, well, how far did your rocket fly? If you made more than one, which one flew the furthest, and why do you think that is? What changes would you make to your rocket? And then you're going to reflect, and you're going to see what worked best and what did not work. You see Cypress? My flat Cypress is here to help us with our rocket making skills. He is going to wait to see your rockets and the answers to your questions, either in a response to this assignment or on a chat, or send me an email at btibbets@schools.nyc.gov. Can't wait to see them. Don't forget, have fun. See you next week. Bye.